Every year, parents and teachers work to navigate what we call the summer slump. But now they're experiencing an unprecedented issue, the COVID slump. Here to talk about ways for parents and teachers to overcome that is education researcher and professor of psychology, Dr. Kathy Hirsh-Pasek. Thanks for being with us. And we should give you credit. You coined the term COVID slump. Explain for us what specifically that is.
Thanks, Amy, and thanks for inviting me. COVID slump, as you say, is patterned after the idea of summer slump or summer slide, where we know that every child loses a little something academically over the summer months, because when they're not in school, they're not getting the textbook knowledge, they're not getting the teacher's help in learning those equations.
That makes sense, and I think a lot of parents out there are seeing it. They're feeling like their kids are falling behind potentially. What are some tips for parents?
But there is a silver lining. You see, not all learning is about the kind of learning that you do in a textbook and the kind of learning that you can test on a test. When you look at what corporations are looking for in the profile of a graduate, they tell us that they want a suite of skills that have become very important. So reviewing all the evidence a couple years ago, Roberta Golinkoff and I wrote a book called Becoming Brilliant, where we suggest the 6 C's. Let me show you how the 6 C's are operating in your house right now. Collaboration. Every time our kids learn how to navigate with their siblings to get on that computer, they're practicing collaboration. Communication. They have to get better at listening, not just speaking, and at writing. And when they do this, they're learning how to communicate much better. In our home, that usually turns into the 3-year-old giving us the really best arguments he has for why we need to have pizza yet again for another night. Content's important. It's the math, it's the social studies, it's the science, and gosh knows we need it. But there's also learning to learn skills, like attention and planning and memory. And boy, if you can hold your attention to that Zoom call with all this going on in the background, you're doing learning to learn skills. Critical thinking. What can we substitute in that recipe to still make the banana bread come out? Creative innovation. The other day, my granddaughter, 5-year-old Ellie, watched Frozen 2 for, I think, the 97th time. And instead of putting it on yet again, I said, well, what would Frozen 3 look like? Can we write the script? By God, if she didn't. And then she asked me if we could write another book together, which we did. Not a great book, but what the heck? And finally, confidence. That confidence involves the grit to stick to it. Try to get at least some of those worksheets done. But I know, parents, it's becoming impossible to do it all. And so what? Just say, can't do it right now. Look what else my kids are getting with the 6 C's.
I love how you just gave us parents all those beautiful tips with a smile on your face, all this positivity coming out of you. I feel like that just gave us all some confidence. Dr. Kathy Hirsh-Pasek, thank you.
You bet.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.